Alright, so we restarted the stream, picked a different ingest server. Hopefully that helps. Been live for almost 2 minutes and we haven't had any issues yet, so hopefully that's good. I also ran a speed test real quick just to see, and the upload is fine. Wasn't low or anything, so we'll see if that helps. Hopefully there isn't any more drop frames, but we'll see. So anyways, we just caught down the killer, and he's asking us how many innocents we've cut down. Conversation's not about me. I could also say none, although that's probably not true. I don't think many, if any. We're gonna say conversation's not about me, is what we'll tell this Wolverine dude.
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance.
Straight up vampire. I am loving this. Okay. The Beast of Duclair. Probably should put some oil on my weapon, huh? Definitely vampire oil. And Gurden. Oh god. Oh, I don't even have health right now.
Come closer.
Got one good hit on him. So hard to see here. It's so dark on my screen. Nice critical hit there. I almost want to use cat potion.
How long you gonna make me wait?
God, don't. I'm not gonna use cat potion. You guys can see it just fine. Uh-oh. Man, I just healed. My chicken sandwich. No, you don't. You do not heal. You cannot heal, brother. Ooh, nice crit. Why are vampires so tough?
Come on, come closer.
Nope. More oil. Oh god, no. Don't combo me. Nope. It's a lot harder to do without potions. Up. So fast. Yeah, hit that. It was so hard to see him because it's so dark on my monitor. Although everyone else can see him fine, I'm sure.
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Who is this? Who was that?
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is
Regis?
well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault.
This guy from Witcher
I got a chance
1?
to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Okay. Looking this character up because I don't really remember. I think he... the name sounds familiar. But I don't know where he's from. Was he in any of the... He was in Witcher, the first Witcher. During Shawnee's party in Chapter 2, Dandelion mentions that Geralt once had a vampire friend, Regis. Okay, so that was just him mentioned. So he must be from the books then. Yeah, I think he's from the books. I know he has a card in Gwent, but I don't know. He hasn't appeared on the last game. He is a character from the books. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Well, that makes sense why we never have seen him before. So he was mentioned in Witcher 1. You see him now here in Hearts of Stone, or not Hearts of Stone, Blood and Wine. And he does have a Gwent card. But this is a character from the book. So, and I've never read the book, so I don't even know the past between Geralt and Regis here. That's pretty cool. A lot of vampires. I like this. How'd you regenerate?
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
Killer I'm hunting seems you know him. What brings you back after all these years? I would like to ask both of these, but I mean, the regeneration question was basically this one. So, but we'll pick this option. Killer I'm hunting seems you know him.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn, though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is, how would you humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry, I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here, at least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
This guy seems pretty cool so far. What good reasons could he possibly have? How can he be sure? Don't give a damn about his motivations? Yeah, we do. Go for sports. What good reasons could he possibly have?
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Are the Witcher books any good? I've never read them and never really had the desire to read them. Don't even know how many books there are, but kind of curious. Might have to Google some of this stuff after the stream, as in terms of like how many books there are, what the books are about, which books take place before the game or in between games, because that might be kind of cool. I've like lately I've been wanting to read stuff like comic books and maybe like some Star Wars books and things like that, but I'm not much of a reader. I never have been. Hated doing it in school, and just reading really isn't my thing. But lately I've kind of had the urge to sort of read some stuff, so might be an interesting thing to take a look at. Why Dettlaff kill the monster? Why tell me this? Any reason? Say this.
Awfully good of him. But do I need to know this?
Yes. So you'll understand Dettlaff is no cold-blooded killer. I believe he's landed in some mess and he sees no way out.
What makes you say that?
Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
Alright, I'm digging this. I really dig vampire aspect of this. This is pretty cool. Any idea what could have angered him?
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Detlef doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Well, we gotta find him.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All
True.
in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
See how it's like starting to... Daytime is now starting to happen, which is pretty cool.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Oh man, so that was Milton then that died. We're gonna have to go back and check out that body because there was loot in there. La cage à feu. This is like very like French. It's Toussaint Land. Okay, we're gonna read all of those character things. I have so much that I want to do. I need to make better armor for myself. We're now level 40, almost 41. So we're gonna be able to make the Viper sword, Viper steel sword, I think. And the Viper Witcher school gear armor that we're going to be able to put on instead of wearing this Ophiri stuff. Then I really need to dive into the alchemy portion where we're making a lot of oils and potions. So I'm going to have to sit down and figure all that stuff out. We also need to maybe rework our abilities. We're very combat heavy. We have been since we played the Wild Hunt a year and a half ago. So I might want to start focusing on maybe doing like some signs, maybe a little bit of alchemy stuff, maybe. But yeah. We definitely need to take care of all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff we have to do. And not to mention, we got a whole new area to go and explore and all this stuff. So this might be the time where we can have sort of a little bit of free moments here, a little bit of freedom to kind of do what we want before we start this. Although I would like to go and talk with the guy and just see what's happening, but might be better to just kind of chill for a second here. We've got a lot of stuff we need to do. So, but yeah, anyways. Let's take a look at what's going on in here before we depart. Purchasing brief. Toy inventory. Tin soldiers, stuffed animals, baby dolls, grown-up dolls, building bricks, jigsaws, knights, outfit, full princess costumes, witch capes. Interesting. We also have a lot of things there that we need to read too. The next time we get a book or something, we'll look at those things that we have. For now, I kind of just want to just check this stuff out. This just seems really awesome. Like, it's so cool. Take all that stuff there. I think I need to put a torch here so I can that. I can't believe I did that fight without potions. Like, I had to heal by food, and it was not pretty. There's a little path here that we can go. How do I get on this other side? I don't think I can run and jump up that. Oh, crap. I don't know if there's any good stuff up there or not. Let's try and run and jump on this one. Then if we can't, then oh well, it's whatever. But if I ever find out that I can do this, then... no, we will. Ooh, there's a thing there. Yeah! They do it. Although there's probably literally nothing up here. That'd be sweet if they put something over here, though. Nope. They did not put a thing up here. Unfortunate. Alright, let's grab this loot up here. Do a little bit of reading here. I don't know how. I almost missed that. Love letter. Okay. My beloved Clara, you have no idea how happy I am that the warehouse has been closed. How good is it to know each time we wish to embrace, no one shall stand in our way. Neither my father nor your mother. It shall never occur to them we rendezvous in the shuttered warehouse. I already laugh at the thought of them clambering over rooftops like before, or looking through the rushes by the river. Even now, writing these words, I feel how much I would like to see you. I hope it will be like yesterday. I cannot speak for you, but as for me, I would just as well we never set foot out of this our warehouse, our wonderland. Longingly, your Albert. Interesting. This is a deed to the Corvo Bianco, which is now apparently our home, which we're gonna go and have to check out. We, Anna Henrietta, by the grace of the gods, Duchess of Toussaint, do hereby grant Geralt of Rivia, Crest of the Bridge, the lands belonging to the estate of Corvo Bianco, together with all goods and chattel found thereon. Furthermore, Geralt of Rivia now becomes the owner of the estate and swears to see its care and upkeep. He is to make it fertile and beautiful, and shall enrich himself from the harvests that the lands provide, for his own glory and the glory of Toussaint. Let it be known to all and sundry that in our fair domain deeds of beauty shall never go unrewarded, and the land shall never lie fallow, for both deeds and land exist to bear good fruit. Her illustrious grace, Anna Henrietta. Flew from the horn of a unicorn, end like a mouse with the head of a hard cheese. How do you get house of that? I don't know. These are the notice board things that we got. So we've already read all this. So that's cool. All right, let's bounce out of here, shall we?
What's up, Kitty Ice?
Oh, did you tie one on last night too?
That is beautiful.
Give me a drink.
Give me a drink. Just another. What is this?
Terribly barbaric land.
Have you been there?
Oh, fear. Oh, because I'm wearing the thing? No.
Knife. Have you heard of such a thing?
Sir, just stop it. Stop trying to kill me. Those are all books we have not read. I'm thinking every book that we find here is going to be brand new, so we're going to have to read all of that, which is going to be fun. You're probably gonna hate it, but I'm gonna read them aloud because we need to learn. Learn about everything here in this culture, this new land. Got a lot of food in here, which is... What is this? We read that for sure. Could read about the Emperor again, although we probably won't see him. This is sort of Nova, or not Novigrad, Nilfgaardian territory. But whether or not we'll see him, probably not.
Don't dare to think you've got carte blanche here. Pass a glass, fast.
Hey there!
Hello. Where the heck am I? Like, where did we run to? This is a quest here. Blood and Wine? I don't know what that is. That might be like an unmarked quest that you discover going around. Ducal? Is it Ducal or Dusal? It's not Dusal. Gotta be Ducal. Right?
Ducal.
Ducal. Okay, Ducal. Ducal. Ducal Camerlengo. Ducal official who doles out rewards for contracts. Interesting, okay. There is an armorer's table and a grindstone there. Dun dun dun, 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 dun. Corvo, the tourney grounds, the Beauclair Palace. Ooh, I wonder if they're gonna have new haircuts here. Geralt's house. Real estate granted to the Witcher by the Duchess. You can catch some rest and relaxation here between contracts. Awesome. There's also a stash. Okay, so we will have to go back that way. But before we do, we're going to check out this notice board. For that, we're going to check out this as well and just kind of see what's going on in here.
To be born into